part 2. Talking about the food, the famines, the shortage of food in America. I'm talking about the banks collapsing. I'm telling you, people, you ain't gonna hurt yourself by buying food and putting it up. You're not gonna hurt yourself. Look at the dates on your food. When you go to a Costco or a Sam's Club or wherever, buy it in bulk. Look at the date. Look for 2011. Look for 2012 dates. It's on there. Believe me, I know it. I got a bunch of it. You can buy bulk salmon. You can buy bulk tuna fish. You can buy bulk noodles. You can buy all those things, man. Buy them in bulk, ladies and gentlemen. Buy it in bulk. Get it and put it up. Hold off on some of that cold beer you buying. I'm not telling you not to drink a cold beer. I'm not your judge. I'm just telling you it's going to be sort of hard. It's going to be sort of hard to give your children a drink of beer rather than water. Get you some bottled water and put it up. Water's cheap. Put it up. Get you some water. Get you some food. Get you some medical kits. Some first aid kits. Because there's going to come a time, I'm telling you, there's going to come a time when the hospitals are going bankrupt. Municipalities are already going bankrupt. They got police cars sitting around with nobody in them, hoping nobody will speed. Because guess what? They squandered the money. Now, there's good municipalities out there, there's good police, there's good sheriff. But there's also some scoundrels and crooks out there. Just like there's scoundrels and crooks and preachers. And there's also some good preachers. But I'm talking to the American person right now, the individual, the person that has a family, the person that has kids running around. Those kids were given to you by God for you to protect, nourish, and feed. Now, they can't eat that iPod, they can't eat that DS. But they can sure eat tuna fish. They can sure eat salmon. They can sure eat pasta and things of that nature that last for long periods of time. Get you some rice. There was a rice scare a while back. Get you some rice. Get you some rice and put it up. Get you some sugar, put it in 5-gallon buckets. Get you some flour and put it in 5-gallon buckets. Put you some bay leaves in it to keep the bugs out of it. I'm telling you, people, when you go sit back and you have to stay home because there's food riots and food shortages, you'll say, I'm glad. I am sure glad I listened to that old country boy right there from the South. I'm so glad I listened to him. Thank God that God sent him by to tell me on YouTube that we better stock up on food. Because my Bible says, and my Jesus don't lie. Jesus has never lied to nobody. He said there'll be earthquakes and famines in various places. You know good and well we're having the earthquakes. You know good and well. He also said in Luke that there'd be winds and waves and seas roaring with perplexity. Look at the tsunamis that took place. Look at New Orleans. Take New Orleans for an example. I bet they wish they'd have packed up and got out of there when the warning came. Yeah, and I know Bush failed and Michael Brown, but it was Democrat and Republican that failed. But listen, it's time the American people quit depending on the government. The government ain't going to do nothing but lie to you. They're going to always be a day late and $1 short. They won't be $1 short taxing you, but they'll be $1 short helping you. So help yourself, buddy. Help yourself, sister. Look at create you a neighborhood, a connection of a neighborhood, tight-knit. There'll be people in the future that's cooking. And there'll be people in the future that can fix roofs for people. They'll trade it out for food. It's coming. You mark my word, it's coming. You mark my word, it is coming. So get your food. Get you some Tylenol. Get you some alcohol. Get you some peroxide. Get you a bunch of Band-Aids, gauze. That's just cheap. It's a whole lot cheaper than bleeding to death because you can't go to the hospital. Listen to me, people. Just listen to me. I've got everything to gain by doing this video. If one person listens to it and heeds the warning and puts the food up when all the stuff hits the fan, for a better lack of terms, when all the stuff hits the fan, it ain't going to smell pretty and it ain't going to look pretty, but you're going to be sitting back pretty because you're going to have food and you're going to have water. Get ready for winter now. Don't wait till winter to buy you gas. Don't wait till winter to buy you wood pellets if you live in the north. Don't wait till winter to cut your firewood. Put up more than you need. Because eventually you will need it. I want to talk about people right now. I'm telling you. If you believe in guns, get your ammo now. Get your ammunition now. if you ain't got enough guns for you and your neighbor, get them bought. Get them in a safe. Put them up. Because I'm a firm believer in the Second Amendment. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. The people, not the military, not the police, the people. You understand me? The civilians. Yeah, the police call us civilians now. Well, guess what? We have the right to keep and bear arms, and it will not be infringed. Regardless of man's law, if they take that law away, God said I can protect me and my family, and I go by God's law. When man's law don't line up with it, I throw it out the window. When it don't line up with God, I throw it out the window. Buy your guns and buy your ammo now. There's been 30 to 45% increase in ammo since 9/11. And it's going to even get higher. Buy bulk ammo, put it in ammo cans, military ammo cans, stock it in a cool place, and put it up. If you're a law-abiding citizen, they have no right to touch you or take your guns. If you're a felon, you should have never did it. You got to figure out something else. I can't help you. But if you're a law-abiding citizen that's never committed a felony, never committed a misdemeanor, never bothered nobody, get them. Get your guns ready. Get your guns ready. Get them cleaned up and get them ready. You don't never know. If they start these food riots, they're going to be trying to break in your house. And you have the right to defend yourself in most states. Some of these liberal, stupid idiots that have passed laws like Washington, D.C., well, guess what? The Supreme Court overturned that, didn't it? Yeah, that's exactly right. Show me how many of these running for president ain't got a bunch of Secret Service with assault weapons, they call them. Yeah, Secret Service toting their weapons to protect them idiots. And yet we are not supposed to be able to protect our wife and our children. You better give me a break. You better call somebody else, because you ain't calling me. Because I'm going to protect my children. I'm going to protect my wife, even if it means losing my life. But I'm not going down without a fight. And I'm telling the American people, let's rise up. Let's take this country back civilly. I'm not talking about starting a war, but let's take it back civilly. Get your guns ready, get your food ready for what's coming, because it's coming. Remember the L.A. riots? Nobody had ever thought that was coming, would they? They'd have never thought it. But it came. And there was a man standing on top of his building with an assault rifle, they call it, an assault rifle. Anything semi-automatic is supposed to be an assault rifle. They want to get us down to slingshots and marshmallows. Well, it ain't happening, brother, sister, it ain't happening. The American people have the right to keep and bear arms, and we're going to do it. You can have the American people's weapons, bullets first, when you come to get them. That's what you can do. Well, boy, he's harsh. No, I ain't. I'm just a red-blooded American that, guess what? I got warm blood pumping through me, and I ain't afraid of nothing or nobody except God. I fear God, and I want to keep His commandments, and that's it. I also don't want people to die. I don't want them to starve, and I don't want them to be infringed upon. Oh, no, I don't. I'm going to have to cut this and go to another video, 10 minutes up again. Stay with me. Let's roll.